I mean, they just aren't missing.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Lewis, and they will call over the back on the play.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, it's been a one-way street so far in this one. And I don't think anyone would have predicted this score coming out of the half.
And for me, the big surprise is the play of Freak. He's been subpar thus far.
Gordon, he's in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. And for Arizona, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
This is disruptive.
Villanova making a switch here. Foster's checked in.
Phil Foster.
Arizona leading by 22. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And Arizona with some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's Carter in for Johnson. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and a miss there off the inbound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Villanova shooting their first free throws of the night.
Freak. 2 shots.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
Good on both. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 number 1 seeds and also 2 number 2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
And it's Foster with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Some changes here for Villanova. Morris checked in for Cooper. Jones comes in for Foster. And it's McAdoo in for Gordon. And Arizona will go for a different look here. Clarkson, he's checked in for Villanova. Gordon comes in for McAdoo. And Arizona making a change here. Gordon, he's in at shooting guard. Jones is out there with Clarkson. And it's Ross in at the center.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Johnson attacking. Lewis, right side. Right block shot. Arizona with another miss. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. The screen from Ewing. Carter outside. Pass to Lewis. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Arizona.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Clarkson dishes to Gaines. On the wing, Gordon. And another miss by Villanova.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Arizona.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Here's Villanova, looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. And another miss by Villanova. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Johnson against Gordon. Johnson outside. So Arizona wins it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which...
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Lit up, try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of 3. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.